Stop explaining yourself. Do you want to hear a hard truth? People don't listen to your explanations. They look at your weakness. The more you explain yourself, the more you tell the world that you are insecure inside. And maybe you don't even realize it. You are lowering your own value every single day just because you don't want to be misunderstood. If you are someone who keeps explaining every silence, every decision, every accusation, then this story might break something inside you and maybe build something stronger in its place. Thomas was a hard-working and serious man. He wasn't the type to fight. He was the type to explain. If he stayed quiet in the office, he would quickly say, "I'm just focused on work." If his friends told him, "You've changed," he would send long messages explaining how busy he had been. If someone at home misunderstood him, he would immediately clarify his intention. He believed explaining himself was a sign of good character. But slowly, people became used to it. They knew something. If they questioned Thomas, he would defend himself, and that became...
One day, during an important meeting, a mistake was discovered. The real responsibility belonged to someone else, but the finger was pointed at Thomas. All eyes turned toward him. His heart started pounding. He stood up, as he always did, ready to defend himself. Actually, what happened was, before he could finish, a colleague laughed and said, "Thomas, you always have an explanation ready. Why don't you just accept it for once?" A light wave of laughter spread across the room. It lasted only a few seconds, but something inside Thomas shattered. For the first time, he realized something painful. People were not seeing his truth, they were seeing his desperation. That night, Thomas stood in front of the mirror and asked himself one honest question. Why do I always defend myself? In the silence, the answer came. Because you're afraid. Afraid people will leave you, afraid they will think less of you, afraid of rejection. He wasn't speaking for truth, he was speaking for acceptance. And in trying to win every heart, he was losing his own dignity.
A few days later, Thomas met a wise old man in the park. The old man listened quietly, then smiled and said, "Son, the person who tries to convince everyone has not yet convinced himself." Thomas remained silent. The old man continued, "A river never explains its flow. Those who are thirsty come to it." Then he added, "Arguing with someone who does not want to understand you is like knocking on a closed door. The door will not open. You will only exhaust yourself." Those words hit Thomas deeply. From the next day on, he changed, not aggressively, not arrogantly, but quietly. If someone questioned him, he gave short answers. If someone blamed him, he responded with action, not arguments. At first, people thought he had no defense, but he remained calm. He shifted his energy from words to results. Weeks passed and something changed. The same people who once laughed at him started asking for his opinion, because now he didn't defend, he delivered.
Thomas finally understood something powerful. Respect is not requested, it is earned. Respect built through explanations is temporary. Respect built through character is permanent. He stopped tying his worth to other people's judgments, and suddenly there was peace inside him. Life becomes lighter the day you stop trying to win every heart. Those who truly want to understand you will do so in a few words. Those who don't will never understand, no matter how much you explain. Silence is not weakness. Silence is power. It says, "I know who I am. I don't need everyone's approval." Now, pause for a moment. What is the one thing you keep explaining again and again? Your silence? Your dreams? Your decisions? If you are ready to take your power back, write in the comments, "I am done explaining myself." This might be where your real transformation begins.